Hey everybody, welcome back to Race of History. Today we're going to get into a new Sabaton song, A Ghost in the Trenches. Going forward, the next couple of Sabaton songs, I need feedback from you guys on kind of what to do. If I'm doing old songs, I have a pretty long list, so y'all comment below what songs you want me to get to, if it's an old one, if it's a new one. You guys just let me know because I'm kind of just going through and randomly picking right now. So if there's ones that y'all specifically want me to get to quicker, then y'all let me know about it. All right. But with all that being said, let's get into it. Sabaton, A Ghost in the Trenches.
Move between the lines, a soldier breaking the confines. From overseas, a war in foreign land, await the eager recruits. And in the midst among the men, a soldier with a different past returns to his roots. Into battle, the gas has them pinned. Then this soldier invoked the spirits of the wind. Under fire, a ghost that rules the battlefield. Move between the lines, a soldier breaking the confines. Yes, another man and rifle, a marksman and a scalp revealed. Makes his way from trench to trench alone, moving undetected and on the fields of passion.
Okay, so this is actually a really interesting part of the world wars to me. The soldiers who fought, or the units that were involved in the war, that were of Native American heritage, right? A lot of them were used for very specific things. The Pathfinders is obviously a famous one, but, maybe it's a little bit of a stereotype, but honestly, they were really good at it, and so the scouts, pathfinders, things like that, it was something that they really excelled at. And this is not new, right? The idea that you have certain heritages, is that you have certain people with a background or heritage or culture that is used specifically in battles, in wars, all the way back to the Achaemenid Persian Empire. They had conquered all of these different lands, had all of these different peoples under their rule, and they essentially used every group that had a special type of warfare. They let them do it. They let them do what they were good at, and they used them in those situations. So if you had a mountainous region where all of their tactics and ideas and weapons were made for the mountains, well, then if you go to an area that you're having trouble in this mountainous region, you send that group up there, right? Like that's the way that they fought. So this is not a new idea, but the Native American units and soldiers that fought in the world wars are really, really cool stories that did really important things, right? It's one of the cooler backgrounds of the two world wars.
A guiding light for reinforcements finding their way. And in the battle of the star, bring ammo over no man's land and fire away. In the battle, the gas had them pinned. Pegahmagabow invoked the spirits of the wind. Under fire.
Yeah, he's he is Canadian, I believe, and he's a Canadian sniper, if I'm if I remember correctly. Um, I can't remember a ton about him off the top of my head. Uh, he did have some sort of Native American heritage. I did not. I had no idea what they were referencing. I thought it was a unit and not a person. But yeah, he fought in the Great War. Um, I believe he was Canadian. He had Native American heritage of the region and or of the Canadian region, and was a sniper, I believe. Uh, I'm trying to think of where I've heard of him or read about him. I believe it was in reference to him having a absolute ton of confirmed kills in the Great War. Don't quote me on that. In fact, don't quote me on any of this. I'm pulling it off the top of my head and could very easily be, totally off. But I think that is the right story for this guy.
Move between the lines, a soldier breaking the confines. Another man and a rifle, a marksman and a scout revealed. Makes his way from trench to trench alone, moving undetected.
Man, that was a good one. I want to. Golly, I don't have time to do it right this second, but I hope within the next hour or so I can get to the Sabaton history for this. God, I wish I could do it right now and just pin it to this and release them both in one video. Because I'm very curious to know what his story is. The only thing that I could remember or know, I guess, about him is Canadian, native, sniper with a ton of kills. The trench to trench undetected, the scout stuff. I don't know any of that. So I'm really anxious to get into the Sabaton history. I'm hoping I can get it out relatively quickly today. But yeah, that was a really good one. God, I love these Sabaton songs so freaking much. You guys let me know down in the comments what I need to react to next as far as the Sabaton songs are concerned. Old, new, what song, all of that. If you want to join the Discord, I'll put the link down below. You can continue these conversations over there. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Help me keep building the channel over here, and I will see you all next time.